Being a mom is something. I don't want to say it's hard because I don't like making narratives like that. When you say something's hard, then you're kind of like reinstilling the fact that it is hard. Where I'm just gonna say that being a new mom is different. It's new. It brings different challenges and ways to grow, which I love. I just like that. I like experiencing life and everything life can bring and offer. So being a mom is really giving me that. And I enjoy the adjustment. I'm liking the adjustment. But something has come up that I'm finally ready to change, which is my physical fitness. During even pregnancy and before pregnancy, I'd go to the gym, let's say at least like 4 times a week. I felt good, I felt strong, I felt like, yes, I'm doing these things. I feel better at the end of the day, I feel purposeful. My mental health felt good. Like I just felt like no matter what happened in the day, I could at least scratch that off my list of what I did that was positive. And it was great. I felt great about it. But since having Tanner, she was premature, and that whole whirlwind of dealing with her being in the hospital, getting her home, and then adjusting to home life, it's been a lot. And now I'm finally at the point, and I think kind of my stars aligned, where I'm finally at the point where I'm ready to take my physical health back into my own hands, where during pregnancy and after postpartum, I was fine. I know some moms maybe get really caught up with having to have the perfect body right away and like trying to fit this weird status quo that they kind of put on themselves, where I very much just let go of my body in the sense of I'm going to let my body do what my body needs to do. I'm going to let it look how it needs to look while we recover and while we get through the first 6 months of having a newborn home. I'm going to let my body be what it needs to be. And that's fine. Like I wasn't trying to push myself. Like I wasn't trying to like I don't know. I just don't care about these gold stars in society where it's like, oh, congrats, like you did all this, like good job. I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna let my body take its time. I'm gonna let me take my time and just get myself naturally to a place where I feel ready to kind of take it back into my own hands. So after 6 months, actually today, literally, Tanner, our daughter, is 6 months old today, which is crazy. She was 2 months early, so it's kind of tough when people are like, how old is she? I'm like, well, she's maybe 4 months kind of, but also like she's actually 6 months from her birthday, but we're going by her birthday now. It's just easier because she's honestly a pretty big girl. So she's 6 months old officially today, and I just started a online personal trainer. Never done that before. Never really had a trainer. I had before I got pregnant, I did hire for like maybe 7 or 8 sessions a like in-person trainer. So when I'd go to the gym, he was a trainer there and I used him, and it was cool. It was good just to have someone, guiding you. I've never had that in my life. I've always, even with horses, like I've kind of been like a self-taught, more or less, learn online, learn through trying and failing and just trial and error, taking clinics, learning from videos, talking to people, interviewing people, especially. Like I've learned a lot through doing the Weekend Hustle interviews. And so it was a cool experience. Again, like I like to experience just different things to see what it's like. So I enjoyed having the personal trainer just to kind of have someone hold your hand, and you're open to doing the things, but them telling you what to do. So it's like, okay, take my hand, guide me where I need to go, tell me what to do, and I'll do it. But it was just nice to walk into the gym not thinking, what am I gonna do today? It's already like, I don't care. I don't need to think about what I'm gonna do today. This guy's gonna tell me what to do. And that's what I am doing right now, but it's online. So it's actually a cool story. This lady, Jackie, she offered her services for 2 months for free in a draw. And it was this walk. It was called Flora's Walk a few months ago. And they had a raffle. So this lady, Flora, long story short, she suffered from postpartum like mental illness that ended up taking her own life. And it's very sad. And so they travel around doing these Flora's Walk to help raise awareness for basically postpartum and just women dealing with mental health, that we need more support and we just need to have more like help to handle these things, instead of like, oh, how's your baby? it's not like, how are you? Like, you know what I mean? It's like really trying to tackle like the moms that are dealing with this, and just the hormones that are involved is insane. And I finally feel like I'm finally coming back to my actual self, but it took a long time, and can be a very dark place. Like, it could happen really quickly. I can see that happening. So during the Floors walk, they had draws for a bunch of stuff, and honestly, I was like, I hope my name gets called for something. And there was a few things that I wanted it called for, but I was at the very end, so it was like one of the last few prizes. And when I walked up, because they called my name, I walk up and there's only a few little cards on the table, and one was like 2 months of wellness training, like wellness fitness training. And I'm like, okay, I'll take that. So I took it, and it just connected me to this lady, Jackie, and I was sitting on it for a couple months. Like, this event was at least a few months ago, but I still didn't really feel ready. I was like, still like, I just don't really feel ready, so I didn't make any moves. And then finally I reached out, I sent her email, I'm like, hey, I won your 2 months for free. I'd like to get started. Then she's like, hey, perfect, here's like a questionnaire, here's a thing, here's a calendar, let's book a call, whatever. And I still probably waited 2 more weeks after that to finally be like, hey, I think I'm ready to fill out the questionnaire. And the whole point I'm saying is, like, just wait till you feel ready. Like, don't push it. Don't push things. Just wait till you're finally like, okay, I'm gonna let that brew in the back of my mind, and I'm gonna wait till it just feels like the right moment to do something. And I know there's like this saying of like, oh, if you wait till you're ready, you're never gonna do it, but I don't really think that's true. I think there's such thing as having the right timing, and sometimes not pushing yourself too much and not rushing things and just allowing things to happen is the ultimate best path. It's just like trusting your own body, trusting your body to say, yes, this is right, or no, it's not right. And it's just about timing. So wait for the right timing, wait for your body to say, this is the right timing for me, I'm gonna do this. So I finally did that. Finally booked the call. So I had it yesterday, and today she's finally like set me up with the app, and I just was looking at my workouts for the week and also tracking my food. And it's more than just like fitness. It's like, yeah, like tracking your food, which I've never done my entire life. So I'm kind of interested to do that, because also since being a mom, I found it's been a lot harder to eat, even though I love food. I love snacking. And I just love eating food. Like, I'm a smaller person, but I'm fairly active. Maybe not since being a mom, because now I'm sitting a lot and kind of being cooped up inside. But it's nice that it's summer. So, but still, like, you're on baby time. You're on baby schedule. It doesn't really matter always what you want. Sometimes you have to sit around and wait because your baby's asleep, and you just have to kind of like hang out in your house. So it's more like just overall wellness, I'd say. And so yeah, I've been tracking my food, and I'm just getting started. I'm going to see what equipment I have so I can take it to my place and set it up. Right now I'm at my mom's house, and literally Tanner is right there sleeping. So I hope I can just like maybe inspire someone else, or another mom that maybe, or just anyone that's like, oh, I don't know if I should get started yet, I don't know. This is just my story, so maybe it can help you and navigate you down your path and how you're gonna go through this, and maybe just make it a bit easier for yourself. So I'm at my mom's. During COVID, we bought a bunch of equipment here, and we had a room upstairs that was empty, so we used it as like a workout room. So I'm gonna go up there and see some equipment that I have, and if I can bring it to my place, I might just like take it. I don't think she's gonna notice it's gone. So I'm just gonna take a couple things like a dumbbell, some elastics, a kettlebell, a weighted bar, just things to get started, because I'm fine with starting slow. And that's something she asked me, Jackie, the fitness lady, she's like, do you want to like jump right into it? Do you want to start slower? Because like I have a gym membership still that's on pause right now, and I haven't reactivated it. And that's another thing where it's like, I could just go reactivate it and be like, yes, I'm going back to the gym. But then it's tough with Tanner. Like, I just haven't navigated it yet. I don't know what that's gonna look like. They do have a little daycare at the gym, but I feel like a 6-month-old might be a little too young to take for that. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna maybe, again, like brew on it, let it sit in my head. And I think once I start doing workouts at my house, I'm probably gonna realize I'd rather just go to the gym than do workouts in my living room. Because I feel like, I mean, I don't know. See, that's the thing. It's like, I'm also going through this process, so I'm not totally sure yet, but I do have the membership. I told her I have a membership, but I think for now I'd like to start with more like at-home workouts and just do what I can there. But then I feel like, which is a good thing, and I even told her, I'm like, maybe this will kind of spark me to say, okay, I want to start going to the gym, because once I do home workouts, I'm going to realize I don't like this. I'd rather go to the gym, have all the equipment, do my thing, and be done. So we'll see. But that's kind of the starting point right now with us, or with me and my little sidekick, Tanner. So yeah, it's a lot to navigate, and also with trying to ride still. Like, I have my horse, James, and I have a 2-year-old that I started lightly, and I'd like to be consistent with that, which I kind of haven't. Like, I'll go a week solid, and then he basically has like 5 days off, and then I'll go like a week solid, and then he has like 5 days off. So, but it is what it is. Like, it's just, yeah, it's a lot, because I can't do, the thing is, it's like, you have a baby, if you're by yourself, and unless they can sleep in a buggy and you can trust that they're going to sleep for a while and be fine, or they're just going to be fine hanging out, then sure, park them beside the arena if you can. I haven't really found that to work in my experience. Like, luckily, every time I'm riding, I have someone around, and usually they have to like intervene and like take her for a walk. Just even like the movement of the buggy relaxes her. So like right now we're in the house sleeping. I can't go to the barn and ride. Like, I don't know, I can't do that. I don't know if anyone else has tips on that. If anyone else has tips on like them riding and doing stuff in the barn with their baby. Haven't really got that one down pat. Like, for me being alone doing it, seems like it's still a little early. She doesn't really entertain herself yet, if you will. So it's, you know, like, I'm the entertainment. I'm the everything right now, which is fine. But yeah, that's a bit of my story of where I'm at right now, and still showing, doing some things, but I'm just excited to do this fitness journey, and I want to take you along with me as we go through it, because it is something that feels nice as a mom to just take back into my own hands and take control on that, and not just like totally fall off the wagon. Like, I just want to, you know, I feel like my time's done for letting my body do its thing, and now I'm ready to get back and take a bit more control. So yeah, if this sounds interesting, follow on for the next one. I'll be going through maybe my workouts and just kind of what the program looks like, and just stuff like that. So have a good day. We'll talk to you later, and goodbye for now.